You're watching The Buzz, where we hit your faves with 5 rapid-fire questions. Today, I'm buzzing with mystery and intrigue as I chat with one of the so-called 4 horsemen of magic, bringing their show, Now You See Me, to Sydney this December. Welcome to the show, Gabriella Lester.
Hi, thank you so much for having me on.
My pleasure. So, Gabriella, let's get to know a little bit about your history with magic. How does someone discover magic and then become the youngest person to master Houdini's upside-down straitjacket escape at only 14?
Yeah, well, I feel very fortunate. Found magic at a very young age and decided probably by 10 that it's what I wanted to do with my life. So by the time I was 13 to 14, I thought it was time for a change and to up the stakes a little bit. So when I discovered Harry Houdini, I set my sights on the straitjacket, and it just became the only thing I wanted to do.
How did you discover magic at 10? Was it just like a magic book or a magic TV show or something?
Yeah, I've kind of just been doing magic tricks since I was a kid. I had kits and stuff like that, and I actually got my start doing things like bar bets. I was at a family restaurant pub at some point, and some guy at the bar yells to our family because he saw me with the deck of cards, and he's like, "I bet you $5 you can't fool me." And it kind of started this trend of me learning kind of scams and bar bets and magic tricks and things like that, and I've just been hooked to it ever since.
So, like I said, you're set to take to the stage of the Sydney Opera House for Now You See Me Live from December 19th. With this show being based on the film of the same name, what item would you and the 3 other horsemen attempt to steal if you were to pull off a big heist?
Oh, I think I think a lot of different things. I think we all really love the movies, and if we could pull up any of the heists that are similar to what they did, we'd love to do that, obviously without the jail time. But anything that we've seen in the movie, I think is extraordinary. The way that they use magic to tie into their heists, plot lines, we all really, really admired and love to do stuff like that.
On the movie front, do you have any other favorites or guilty pleasures that you like to watch on planes, given you're traveling all around the world all the time?
Yeah, I think the plane is actually most of my practice time, really. I don't really watch a lot of movies. I feel like I'm there with a deck of cards the whole time, shuffling and practicing and just thinking about the shows, because oftentimes you're on a plane heading towards a gig or a show, and sometimes you land and go straight to the venue. So I feel like when I'm on a plane, I'm just constantly thinking about the show and getting ready.
That must be quite the experience for your seatmate on these planes.
Yes. Especially when the cards go all over the floor and I have to try and pick them all up.
So then I believe you're going to send us a video of a trick to show us. Can you describe what we're about to see in that video?
Yeah, I haven't decided just yet what we're going to show you, but I think we'll do something quick and kind of visual so everyone at home can see a little bit of magic that they can easily understand.
Hey Perio, it's Gabriella Lester. I can't wait to be performing in Now You See Me Live at the Sydney Opera House, but before the show starts, I'm going to show you a little bit of magic. We're going to take 2 rubber bands, clearly place one through the other so they lock just like so. Now you can see the rubber band can't go at this side, can't go at this side, can't go at the top, and it can't go at the bottom. But if you rub the rubber bands just like so for a little while, you can see that moment kind of where they jump. That's 1, that's 2. They melt completely apart, like that. See you at the show.
And then as we look ahead, what can people expect from the Now You See Me Live shows in December?
Yeah, I mean, this show is really going to be the greatest magic show that's ever existed. It's going to have a bunch of massive illusions, and it's going to be stage magic and close-up, mind reading, and a little bit of everything. So all your favorite things that you've seen in the movie, that's going to be brought onto the stage. People have a chance to see their favorite moments from the movie and experience them in real life. And the show is for all ages, so anyone and everyone can be there, and there's something in the show for everybody that's there. So it's an event not to miss.
Awesome. And I imagine being able to perform that at the Sydney Opera House is pretty special.
Incredible. Yeah, I still can't believe that it's happening, and it's just such an extraordinary venue. It was my first time there yesterday seeing it, and I'm still in awe and feel so fortunate to be able to perform at the Opera House.
Fantastic. So tickets for Now You See Me are on sale now at sydneyoperahouse.com. Thank you, Gabriella, for joining me in the Hive. Where is the best place for people to join your creative colony?
For social media stuff, you can find me online. It's at the Gabriella Lester. But if you guys want to follow the show and see everything we're doing and keep up to date with tour dates and schedule, it's at Now You See Me Live. And that's going to have everything that involves all of us and updates about the show pretty frequently.
Fantastic. Alrighty. Thank you so much for taking the time. And if you want to see more of your faves spill the goods, hit follow and catch me on the next drop of The Hive.
Amazing. Thank you.